Welcome back to the Spookathon. I am Count Morgula. Tonight's film was Werewolf of London, 1935, by Universal Pictures. I watched it on the Peacock. Anyway, this was there in the heyday, the 30s, of the Universal monsters. This is the first attempt by Universal to do a werewolf film. Later, of course, 6 years later, is a fact, they would do Wolfman, which was far more successful than this film. But this film is very good. I'm not sure why it didn't land like some of the other Universal films. Excellent, starring Henry Hall as the werewolf, and Cindy Tolan as the other werewolf, and Spring Byington as the wonderful aunt. Jack Pierce did the makeup. There was some controversy there. He actually had designed this very makeup that he used later for Wolfman, but he was not allowed to use it. Scuttlebutt is that from Henry Hall's nephew, Henry Hall wanted a more limited makeup to make him more recognizable, because the script called for it, because he is, and in the movie he is, recognized by those who knew him. So it was only more logical to use that other makeup. So I did have to side with Mr. Hall in this case. But of course, obviously, we got to see the more iconic and more successful makeup 6 years later in The Wolfman on Lon Chaney. So it all works out in the end. Again, I'm not sure why this film didn't do better. It's very well made. You know, it had all of the accoutrements that made Universal Pictures great then and still great today. It's incredibly well made, great sets, great cinematography, just beautiful looking film, and just one that kind of is a forgotten gem of the Universals, or less so now, but for a long time it was. It's really good, so I suggest you watch it. I watched it on the Peacock, and so you can go watch it over there. In the meantime, check back tomorrow for the next Spookathon, and also, while you're here, go ahead and do that whole thumbs up and subscribe thing, or the werewolf will get you and bite you and turn you into a werewolf, and then things will be really uncomfortable and problematic for your life. So go ahead and do it. I mean, what else you got to lose? For now, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay spooky.